Alright guys, just want to show the newest little upgrade to my Nexx 10sc. I went ahead and upgraded to the STRC aluminum steering bell cranks. And basically what it does replace is the bodies of this unit and also the bodies of that little cross member there, all plastic on the stock versions. I'll show that a little bit later in the video. Also, I have added ball bearings to all 4 points, both top and then on the bottom sections of the aluminum bell crank. It just gives it a lot more fluid motion. There's no more binding, and you know, the downfall of, I guess, anything that you run in the dirt, little parts of little sand gets caught in there and it just starts gritting down and ends up tearing up the plastic and just binds up your steering. I was experiencing when I went to I believe it was the right hand side, I wouldn't get full throw because it was starting to bind up. So anyways, that is the upgrade. Everything is very pretty easy to install. You may want to take some pictures ahead of time so you know which part mounts which angle, because this piece goes this way, this piece goes this way, and whatnot. Also, keep in mind there is a small little metal flange that goes on the inside of this piece so that this is free moving. When you thread it in, I tried to thread it in without the little flange in there, and it just bound down to where this wasn't free moving. So just a quick little tip there. Other than that, I greased everything up with just bearing grease, just to keep it pretty much intact. I've also am going to add on this little carbon fiber plate up here, $10, not so bad as well, just to maybe lighten it up a little bit and also give some good looks. So that is that piece. I'll show all part numbers towards the end, but here is the plastic pieces it's replacing, and you basically have these two pieces that fit together, like the one side and then also this portion on the other side. And then those little things right here, these are plastic bushings that it was riding on, so you can just imagine how horrible that is after a while. So as far as part numbers, the bearings, that is straight from Hobeo. It was just what Nitro House had in stock for a 5x8 bearing. 224064 is the part number on that. I think I paid like $10 for those, which was kind of crazy for just 4 little bearings. The aluminum bell crank, here's the part number for this one. It is STJ40834GM, and that is for the Jammin' SCRT, obviously. The Nexx is identical. There's no differences whatsoever between those two. And then finally, this is the carbon fiber little plate. This is STJ40995C. So that is for the carbon plate. $10 for the carbon plate. I think $29 for the steering aluminum, or the aluminum steering bell crank. And overall, that is it for the Nexx. Hopefully I'll have this thing up and running. I did have to replace the front gearbox right there. I ended up stripping out the threads on the underside of it and went ahead and replaced it. So tore everything down last night, just putting it all back together this morning, and hopefully we'll be out on the track tomorrow when the track is hopefully dry. That is it for now. Over and out.